on a soft, slow boil.
Stop it. Stop playing.
Just turn it, turn it all the way down low and just let it simmer overnight.
Mr. Jaylen Green. Mr. Jaylen Green. Oh, get the picture.
Elite shot blockers for Academy Sports and Outdoors. Super Mo. Green around the tape. Pick. Oh, my goodness! Jaylen Green! Ooh, Claxton! Get out the way! Get out the way, Claxton! To a close. It's been a rough go for the Rockets in the third, but man, what a finish for Jaylen Green! He got Claxton again. I was working for the Rockets. I wasn't in the dorm. No.
Celebrating championships.
20 years ago, I was not in the dorm. Thank you. Jaylen Green!
Look at Jaylen rising up over the top. We knew at some point he was going to get a body, and he got a body right there. Jaylen Green going upstairs. Oh, my God.
With all the scandals and all the new news that you've been hearing about Jaylen Green, you would think that it would take him off his level. You would think it would take him off of his core. He wouldn't be able to play the way that he's been playing earlier up into the year because of all the things that's going on around him and within his life. Now, for me personally, if Dre and Michelle want to mess with me, bro, I'm folding 100%. Like, it's not even a question. For sure, right now, me and Jaylen Green the same age, 22. I promise you I'm folding. And I don't see no problem with it. Obviously, I see a problem with it, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Sometimes the baddies is all up on you. You can't do nothing about it. Trust me, I'm folding for her as well. No doubt in my head, I'm for sure folding. But with that being said, you would think all the criticism that he's been getting lately, it would affect his play. And that's not the case at all. February 29th, he put up 34 points. The next game after that, 34 points. The next game after that, 23 points. His last 3 games, he put up 37, 8, and 2, 26, 11, and 4. And then last night, he just put up 42, 10, and 3. He's been insane over his last 10, 15 games. And that's been since the whole scandal has came out. And for him, I believe it's just great. But now he's finally getting back to that point of which he was when he first came into the league, being one of the top 5, top 10 best players in his class. For a long time, I just thought that Jaylen Green was going to be a shot chucker in the league. He definitely disappointed me to start because I didn't believe that he was going to be bad. Or I didn't think that he wouldn't be one of the best players in the class. But his shooting is terrible. He don't pass the ball too well. He gets a couple of turnovers during the game. But during his second season, you saw an increase. You saw him getting better. In his second year in the league, he averaged 22, 4, and 4, and 1 steal, which is amazing for him and for a second-year guy. Not just for him, for a second-year guy. And then this season comes, and you get Dylan Brooks, you get Fred VanVleet, you get the addition of Alperen Sengun, who's already there, but his role has stepped up, and I believe he is the number 1 option on that team as of right now. He's averaging the most points. He's doing the most for the organization, and I believe he's the best player on that team. But where did that leave Jaylen Green? That left him with just chugging shots, taking a whole bunch of shots, and doing whatever he wanted to do. And at the beginning of the year, he definitely showed that he was playing a bit selfish. He wasn't being the guy that he needed to be. And now he's been showing an improvement, and I'm loving to see from him because he's only 22 years old. He's only in his 3rd year in the NBA. He has so much time to continue to grow and to be one of the best scorers in the league, and I believe he can get that under control if he could just continue to shoot the ball particularly well, not chug up anything, and continue to play within his means. The Houston Rockets are a pretty good organization right now. They've won a lot of games. I believe they're like 8-1 over their last 9, which is great for them. And with the guys that they have on this team, they can build something to be a playoff contending team for sure. For sure. And he's going to be one of those big reasons why they're going to be really good. For sure. And I don't know if people think, is because of what's happened or it's just him playing good. It's not a coincidence. But to me, I believe it's from what he's been hearing. People have been talking about what's going on in his life. Some people don't handle those type of situations well. I believe he's handled it better than anybody could have expected, anybody would have thought. And for myself, I know for a fact, if somebody is talking about me like that, I'm probably going to fold under pressure and just not really want to play too much. But he's been taking it as, okay, you going to talk about me, I'm going to show you with my game that I can handle myself. I'm going to be a great guy, and I'm not going to let what you say outside of my basketball career and talk about my personal life. I'm not going to let that affect my play. But if it does affect my play, it's because I'm going to be playing better now. So big kudos to him. I hope that he continues to put on for the rest of the season, and I hope that he continues on next year. Now, in terms of making the playoffs, as of right now, the Houston Rockets are the 11th seed. They are 2.5 games back from the Warriors for that 10th seed to play in that play-in. They've won their last 6 straight. I don't believe they'll ever overtake the Warriors, but they can continue to try, continue to put in that work, and eventually, maybe next year or the year after that, they'll be a playoff team and they will start to really win games, especially with the addition and the development of their younger guys like Amin Thompson, Alperen Sengun, and Jaylen Green. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments about how Jalen's been playing lately. That's all I got for you guys today. That's just from my eyes to yours. I hope that you guys have a good rest of y'all day, and I'm out.